Smart caps. The little things up here. They're a cap with a sensor on the top of it, which measures your heartbeat. And if you're tired, if you close your eyes, it measures your heartbeat, your inflow, and if you start nodding off, it's kind of like senses that. Of course, it's tied into your cell phone, and the truck drivers are using this. Truck driving companies are using this to keep the person from sleeping. Like every 15 minutes you have to press a button, or every 5 minutes you have to press a button to show that you're not falling asleep at the wheel. And you're talking an 18-foot trailer, or at times, L trains, Chicago L train, they had that guy fell asleep. It's supposed to have a dead man brake. Well, he was holding a dead man brake, and he ran up. He became part of the O'Hare Airport. There have been trains that single engineer on a train can fall asleep. Two guys is something else, but at all times there's that thing, and there's sensors all over that. Buddy, if you got a 100-ton locomotive and you fall asleep, you got a 100-ton locomotive, and it's going to roll. And you need to do is have a person awake. And they got these little sensors saying, he's awake, he's awake, he's awake. I can fall asleep like that. But you're tied into your cell phone. You're tied in the car computer. And you want to keep bus drivers from falling asleep. And they work. Oh, he's sitting down working. But you try driving for 12 hours and see what happens. I coming back from school, many times I gotta go through the toll booth and I just pull over to the side and I'm sleeping for 10 minutes. And yes. Now, yes. And these are sensors up here. Then they have sensors. It's the same thing with your Apple Watch. That's a sensing device for heartbeat. It checks your heartbeat. You fall asleep, your heart goes like that. It can wake you up. There's it's tied into a speakers on the cab of the truck or in the cab of the train. As many times you have to press buttons. We've been talking about this, I guess. Yes. Yeah, they're also getting where your eyes are looking at. There's a camera right there. See that camera right there? Yeah, it's looking at my eyes. I can go there, look in the mirror there. I can go there, look in the mirror there. I can look straight ahead. I can look, depending on what kind of truck I'm driving, I can look up there behind me. But if I do this, it sets off an alarm. It's watching me. It's watching my eyes. It's watching my face. It's pretty well programmed. If you move out of that little square, beep. I'm awake. No, you're not. You're not awake. Pull over, or turn off the engine. So you have to pull over. It's pretty hard on an 18-wheeler on an expressway, but yes. What am I learning? I don't know. It's one of those YouTube things saying, yawn. But these are smart caps and they're smart bands around your wrist to control what they're looking for, not only fatigue, but they're looking for your heart rate. to keep you healthy. Now, somebody says, yeah, but very likely they're also watching what I'm going to be doing. You're not sitting there talking on the telephone. Mind you, you're not sitting there talking on your telephone while driving down the street. Trucking companies say if you're talking in your cell phone, think of what your next job is going to be. Eyes on the road. Mm-hmm. Oh yes, because you're taking a 40-foot trailer full of goods, and you can roll it if you're not paying attention. And ice conditions. There's a little warning. Ice conditions. Now I get that on my car when I turn on the ignition and it's cold outside. Ice conditions. Caution, ice conditions. It's the same thing on driving down a highway. If it sees ice conditions, if it gets reports of ice conditions, whiteouts, or high winds, it will tell the truck driver, pull over. You're unsafe conditions. And the company will fire you, especially if you kill somebody. And ice conditions, whiteouts, slow down. Oh, you're on a schedule. Slow down. Because there's a car up ahead that is slowing down. He's got his little red lights on, and he is slowing down, and you don't want to run over him. And you see what a 40 semis are all piled up can do. Somebody's going to get blamed. But the ice conditions. Slow down. More expressways are having pull-off sites for trucks. Now think about it, especially on flat conditions. In Illinois, they're building pull-off conditions, more like trailer parks, both sides of the highway, rest stations, maybe a place to get hot coffee, because the last thing you want is a 40-foot trailer flipping. It causes major tie-ups, major damage. Hey, and the state's making money. Well, they got to put it this way: it's automatically manned by robots, and these machines in there. And you can tie in with your phone. Mm-hmm.